France didn't take long to make their intentions clear. With the Stade de France already glowing from a dazzling light show and the anthem still echoing around Paris, Ireland barely had time to settle before the warning signs appeared. Just 2 minutes in, Louis Bielbayri burst into life down the left, flicking the ball over Sam Prendergast and chasing it himself. It was the kind of move that usually ends under the posts, and it sent Irish defenders scrambling. They escaped that moment thanks to a knock-on from Charles Ollivon. But the damage was done. France had announced themselves. What followed was less a contest and more a relentless demonstration of power, pace, and confidence. For long stretches, Ireland were pulled apart, dragged into defensive chaos, and forced to chase shadows as France dictated the tempo from every angle. By full-time, the scoreboard read 36-14. France crossed for 5 tries. And while Ireland's second-half resistance prevented the scoreline from becoming truly brutal, it offered little comfort to head coach Andy Farrell. This was another sobering reminder of the gap that has opened up when Ireland faced the very best. France dominated the skies, punished missed tackles, and sliced through space with ease. Ireland, by contrast, looked short of belief, a worrying trend against the elite sides they measure themselves against. This wasn't an isolated incident. 11 months ago, France ran in 34 unanswered second-half points in Dublin after losing Antoine Dupont. In November, New Zealand blew Ireland away late in Chicago. South Africa then overpowered them with ruthless efficiency. One heavy loss can be explained away. A pattern is harder to ignore. Former Ireland fullback Rob Kearney believes the pressure has finally arrived for this group. Speaking on the Ireland Rugby Social, Kearney said this is the first time this team has truly felt the heat. Earlier defeats, he argued, came with context, limited preparation, tired bodies, and unusual circumstances. But now, expectations have shifted. Look at the fixture list, Kearney suggested, and the danger was always there: losses to New Zealand, South Africa, France, and potentially England at Twickenham. The difference now is how those defeats are being absorbed. Another factor, according to Kearney, may be the after-effects of last summer's Lions tour, where Ireland provided a record 18 players. Several key figures, including Tadhg Furlong, Andrew Porter, Mac Hansen, and Hugo Keenan, are currently unavailable, and the physical toll is evident. Kearney knows the strain firsthand. He described Lions tours as marathon seasons that never truly end, short rest, then straight back into test rugby. And right now, he sees an Irish squad full of quality, but short on players performing at their absolute peak. One bright spot in Paris was Sam Prendergast. Handed the starting role ahead of Jack Crowley, the young fly-half held his own. His defense was solid, his kicking largely effective, and while a couple of decisions could have been sharper, Kearney rated it a respectable showing under pressure. Still, time is not on Ireland's side. With the Rugby World Cup in Australia just 18 months away, Farrell must find momentum, and fast. Italy are next in Dublin, and while change may be tempting, injuries and limited depth make sweeping alterations unlikely. And Italy, Kearney warned, will sense vulnerability. Not panic. Not collapse. But doubt, the kind that creeps in after a heavy defeat and forces a team to question itself. The road back starts now. Because against teams like France, Ireland are no longer chasing excellence, they're chasing answers.